Hey everybody, how are you today? Happy Tuesday. It's Chris Fulkerson, your certified image professional that loves F-words. I love food, fashion, fun, and friendship, and I am excited to be back this week. I have loved all the pictures of the closets, and if you haven't seen everyone's pictures, please take some time to scroll through. It's awesome. So this week we're going to spend Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in drawers, all right? And today is all about jewelry. I don't know about you, but mine is a mess. It's out of control, and so I'm so glad we're doing this. The first thing I wanted to show you is I do have my special occasion jewelry in a separate drawer. And this is actually one, and it is lined with velvet, so it keeps everything from moving around. And I love this drawer. I love getting dressed up, so this is one of my favorite drawers. Now, I've already started my jewelry, going through that in my closet, and of course, this is that big mess. So what I've actually started doing, you know what, the steps you want to take is actually pull it all out, okay? And then we're going to just go through and sort it. So I'm not through that yet. I started getting all my necklaces together, earrings, and so I need to go through it and figure out what it is that I'm going to discard. And so you just want to sort and separate everything. And then clean and repair anything. Of course, I do have a pair of earrings. I have to get them out of my drawer because I'm so annoyed by them. I paid a lot of money and they broke shortly after I purchased them. And so that it just annoyed me, and I've got to get them out completely. Okay, so you have some options with your jewelry and where you put it in your closet. Now, clearly, I don't have the wall space to hang things and put things out. I'm not one for clutter, so I don't want a lot of things on top of my drawers. I will actually put them in a drawer, but I will show you. In my little spot over here, if you want to show, I have my, Sydney actually did my words really pretty. They're the same font as my book. So thank you, Sydney. They're so cool. But I found this vase that I had packed away. I absolutely love. So I've just tossed some of my favorite bracelets on there that I would like to wear. And then this is something, it says fashion changes, but style remains. And I've just started putting some of my favorite earrings in there. And that's probably the extent of what I'll do there. Now, some of the things I have seen, because I know with necklaces a lot of times, and I used to have in my closet on the wall, necklaces hanging down because you want to keep them from getting all tangled. Oh my gosh, if you go on Pinterest, it's amazing what they have. They have like barnwood with these really cool doorknobs, and you can hang it from there. So if you have the space in your closet and you love displaying like that, that's great too. It really kind of depends on your closet and how much jewelry you have. Now, I've been in closets before where I've seen these beautiful armoires and they have everything in there, but even those need to be cleaned out, right? We need to go through and get out what we don't want to use. So your chunky necklaces, it is best if they could be hung up. I used to hang some over these knobs here, but I think what I might do is just depending, I brought some of these up just to see how it works out to put them in here, because I prefer them being in a drawer, but I also want to know what I have. I want to be able to open the drawer and look and see what I have. So necklaces, they are best if they're hung. Of course, you can have knobs, all of those, different things that you can do. I've seen people use ice cube trays. Those are kind of cute to put, little earrings or whatever in. But the rings and brooches and earrings are best in little compartments. So if you want to use an ice cube tray, I do have this little, I really like this. I need to go through it, but it does have a place, where you can put 1 or 2 pair of earrings. And then this opens up for some of my special pieces that I have, little memory pieces. My earrings that my mom gave me, and the jewelry I wore on my wedding day, and so all those little special pieces, my Barbie ring, forget that. So these are always great because they'll go inside a drawer. There's so many great organizing pieces that you can get from IKEA or just, so many different stores. But again, we're not getting out, so it's difficult. So you kind of have maybe find some things at home that you could use to separate. T-bars are also really good for bracelets if you don't want to put them around a vase. T-bars are just what they say. They're T's. And if you wear a lot of bracelets, that's kind of fun too to see. They just stack and you can have them on top of something. It just depends. I'm not one that likes a lot of clutter, so I'm not going to end up having a lot of things out. Of course, fine jewelry you want to store in a secure place. If you have a lot of silver, I know some people put their things in plastic bags as well, which it's fine for silver, but you want a little, you want to have some, what do you put with silver? You have it with cheesecloth on inside of it. Chalk. If you have a little piece of chalk, because that absorbs moisture with the cheesecloth, just put chalk inside the cheesecloth, put that in with your silver, because that's what causes silver to tarnish is moisture. So that's a good way to keep it from doing that. And, sandwich bags, it helps, like I said, with my drawer in there, if you just take a piece of fabric, velvet fabric, and have it out there. That keeps things from slipping around, your jewelry from slipping around. But, the point is to go through it and to discard what it is that you no longer wear. Or maybe, I know someone reached out to me and she says, I have so much costume jewelry, who can I give it to? Again, we were talking about Dress for Success being really full with clothes, but I bet they could use jewelry. There's always places that can take the jewelry and you might feel better about just passing it on to someone else or checking with a relative or friends if they want anything. Do a little swap party. I mean, you can get creative. But the point is just get in there what you wear. Again, use your style words. Does this piece of jewelry work with your 3 style words? Is it who you are now, or is it a piece of jewelry from the past of who you no longer are, right? Sydney, are there any questions? Or anybody on? Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks for hopping on. But again, if you have any questions and you want to put them in the thread, I'm happy to answer them. Tomorrow we're going to talk about shoes and handbags and get those going. So you all get to your jewelry, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.